Well, hello everybody, welcome back, and I just went through that slave thing. Okay, I don't remember being here, so this does look like new too. This is episode 128 of IVATOPIA, and this is Torment Tides of Numenera, however you say the name of the game.
Alright.
I should be going to the place first. The wheeled vehicle looks like it was abandoned here during some kind of military assault.
Here we go then.
Modern. Hello? Two hunched average humanoids stare at you, their bright and hate-filled eyes shining above dirty yellow beaks. You recognize them at once, murders. They emit a kind of psychic fuzz, a mental blanket that makes it difficult for you to concentrate. One puffs up its greasy black feathers to make itself look larger, while the other straps close to the ground. Their arms wave in gesture, and the intent is clear: go no further. Move aside or I'll tear your feathers and roast you on a spite. Pay you to stand aside. Draw your weapon and attack them. Do that one. 45. I got 65, better? 60? You should be good, shouldn't you? 60. Oh, that's I'm the best imitated one. Huh. Yes. Please just lower their weapons slowly, back away to the corners of the room, never taking their eyes off you. Yeah, beat it. Beat it. The makeshift bed consists of rags, dirty feathers, and assorted junk. That's in this room.
Alright.
The makeshift bed consists of rags. Same as last time? Is this the same? The makeshift. Yeah, okay.
Ready.
Oh, crud. This does not look good, people. Let's check it up here first. Aspirations. Fudge. I guess we can go to the back of them.
Yes.
Faceless. Scar up the face as the creature stirs and mutters as you approach. Through the form is recognizable humanoid. Her head is horribly disfigured. Something has wiped her face clean of features, leaving an expanse of melted and bulbous flesh, save only a a large mouth, and two small holes where her ears should be. She hears you approach and clutches a small jar close to her chest. What would you have with Skaara? Through my looks have been stolen, scribbled away by a million thoughtless particles. I can hear you breathing. I can taste what others can only smell. Your fear, your exertion. She smacks her oversized lips. Tell me, if you had lost your sight, what price would you pay for its return? I would give anything size important to me, as it must be to you. I would pay shins or numbering, but I wouldn't run to the ends of the earth to regain the senses. I have others I can use with equal battery. What price? The time only, I suppose. My eyes would regrow eventually. Would they? I guess with him they would. Anything says important to me, as it must be to you.
I'll remember that.
We are in agreement then, she nodded at the jar in her hands. This contains a piece of iron wind, a nonal storm that blows across the world and reshapes all in its path. It is my most prized possession, the culminant of my labours, and it was not worth that which was taken in its taking. I would trade it in a moment if I could only see again. She smacks her horrid mouth at you. I can taste the strangeness of you. I guess they're strangers. You are different from the others here. I beg your aid. What happened to you? What do you want me to do for you? Examine the jar she holds. Grab the jar. What happened to you? I was a neuron once, a researcher on the cutting edge of the science of the science. I read that, of the science, and I thought, no, it can't be there. But it was of our nano spirits. In particular, I sought to harness the power of the iron wind, but the shields, my shields, they gave way around me, and the iron wind swirled in and found me. She smiled sadly, her immense mouth drooling. She pats her jaw. I captured some of the iron wind here, but it still remade me. I was cast out, an abomination. Now I skulk and beg for my living. At least the murderers fear me. So the iron wind stole your face. Is it in that jar? If so, can I see? Perhaps I should hold onto this jar, especially if it steals faces. Errant? What? Why do you want it? I'm sorry, as people walk upstairs banging. Why do you want it? No, Aaron, I think that would be a bad idea. Yes, but you have to get Skaara's permission. No. She nestles the jar close to her hand hovering above the controls. A very bad idea. Stay back, you creature of dancing smells. Good smells, I hope. Not like the rest of this place, or you, my lady. Wow. That's a bit insulting. Oh, you, my lady. He blushes and quickly tries to cover his mistake. Not that you smell so bad, all things considered. Wait, you don't have a nose. He hesitates. She shakes her face at him, baring her teeth, and he backs away. Well done there. Just shush. My companion Erin has an interesting problem. I'm wondering if you can help. Oh yeah, he does. We could trade. Let us find out, she mutters, reaching out, turns Gun's hand. He does so with great reluctance, turning to you, not noticing that his glow is flowing up his arm in fits and starts. I don't know why you think I have a problem, he says. I'm a hero, after all. I don't have a hurt. He goes rigid, eyes rolling back in his head. What are you doing to him? Keep watching. She tightens her grip over Erin's convulsion hand. A single tentacle of his golden aura sinks into a hole at the crook of her elbow. She says, tilting her head back and smacking her lips. Tresses of gold fulfill up her neck, but it doesn't seem to be bothering her. I read of these nano spirits, these demons, before the wind took me. They were called the Audience, and they likely call themselves that still. They will empower and drive your friend to greater and greater heroics until he dies, or they'll use him up. His blood will boil in his veins. He'll burn from the inside out. What? How did you sample his aura like that? How can I purge them? Stay a hero, he's no use to me as an old man. How can I purge them? You can't, she says, shrugging a misshapen shoulder. They've taken root in him, and there he'll stay until the end, of course. So I can't help him. She smiles. Now it's my turn. How did you learn of your friend's problem? His original personality is trapped in my mind. I could hear them talking. Perfect, she says. Through the information doesn't seem to have surprised her all that much. Well, return to your mind and follow my instructions to the letter.
Making a note.
Okay. Shogun has the faintest gold aura now. Once there, call them by their names. The stronger ones are the paragons. The weaker ones, she pauses, smacking her lips. The glow around her fades. Catharitics, call them forth and they will speak to you. Perhaps you will be able to convince them to leave your friend alone. She abruptly releases Aaron's hand and stumbles back, measuring his wrist. I think I slept, Aaron said. Tones are softer. I never sleep. He glows. Glow returns inch by inch. Now, says Sonko, shifting beneath her rags. What else? Okay, so next time I die, or kill him, he drinks some stuff, I can then theoretically get him out of my mind. What happens to you? What do you want me to do for you? Do you want me to do for you? Do you not listen? I am blind and I would see. I don't care how it's done. Restore my sight and I will give you my jar of wind. Sound the jar holds. Made from a opium? Quick. Battered metal. It looks like a repurposed cylinder intended to hold some sort of high-energy matter. Control panels emit small readouts into the air. Above its surface, the jar thrums with energy, almost alive, and Scrum's lips slobber into a toothy smile. My bride and my punishment, all in one, she says. Then she hides it behind her back. And if you want it, you'll help me regain my sight. If not, you'll never know its wonders. How do I help her regain the sight? The only option I seem to see is grab. I don't see how, unless I grab it and smash it to regain the sight. His tattoos rife as he clamps his hands on your shoulder. She says it was her prize. Fool, do you think she'll let you snatch it without unleashing its powers against you? Cast off or not, it will remake you, and likely into something much worse. She twirls quickly, holding the jar out of your reach. You want my toy, the prize for which I paid so dear? I'll give it to you if you wish, but you will like it. But you will like its results as little as I. She leans at you, her hand on the control panel, aiming the mouth of the jar at you like a weapon. Snatch the jar anyway. This could actually theoretically kill me. I've saved it anyway. What will either A, end the game, or B, put me in my mind so I can help him. and with it being released, it might actually give her mine back. So I think it was worth it. Worst case scenario, we can reload, can't we, people? Snatch the jar anyway. The deformed woman simulates your movement, and her fingers dance along the control panel of the jar at electric speed. It fades into a harsh of energy, and a wave of greyish red particles spill out in a vortex of unimaginable power. They wash over you and through you, rewriting your genetics at the most atomic level, twisting you into a new horrific shape. Your bones stretch and split, your flesh sags and balloons, your organs disdain through your skin, and you feel every change. This sounds very, very bad. I think it's going to be a game over the screen. Oh, they actually did the thing. As long as I can wake up in my mind, it's fine. If it's a game over, then we'll just have to reload. You linger on for far too long. Your flesh and bones are mockery of what you once were. Your mind, through misshapen by the iron wind, holds sense enough to churn with shame at what you have become. Oh. Main menu, low, last save, low game. Okay, so yeah, it's death, so can't do that. Okay. So we reload. I was hoping it would put me in my mind to free him, and the fact it's been released, it kind of fixes her, so that's not the case. Clay-made bed lies at the back of the cell, cobbled together with scraps. Okay, so once we go back into my head, I have a chance to free you, but can't do that now. What's this? Ooh, what's this? Beneath the grate, a vertical shaft descends into darkness. Faith whispers echoes from somewhere far below.
Yes.
Mangles hang from the ancient stone cliff, but they've rusted and useless. No one has been chained here for a long time. Mangles the same stuff, and no one's been chained yet. Okay.
On it. Done.
Crumbling menagerie serves as a testament to the past effort to reinforce the wall, but the bloom seems to have other ideas. Check this room out. Or just do a little dance. Okay, the old metal door looks fairly solid. It has a single mechanical lock. You notice that the mechanism appears complicated, just that it's more than just a simple lock. Quick fingers, low machinery, pick the lock, smashing. Maybe we can do it a bit more closely, will make this easier. Embedded with the locking mechanism in a thin bladder of air, and as you look more carefully you realise the bladder is somehow connected to a series of tubes. This is a trap, a cunning, ingenious trap that is beyond the skills of the murderers. Must be part of the original design. Try to disarm the trap. Oh, see, I wouldn't have had the trap disarm, would I? 65. Anyone got better? 80. Go for it. Good. Slack of molecular acid. Ow! Creates that enemy size slick of notorious, noxious, whatever acid, dealing 13 chemical damage to any character who enters or starts their turn in the area. The small sack of acid was part of a cunning trap that you removed from the door in the old slave block. Its membrane is thin and easily punctured. If you throw it at the enemy, it will splatter them with molecular acid and probably create a hazardous pool on the ground. Wow. It's cost of gain 7 acid. Okay, quick fingers. 70. He's got nothing left, fudge. 70, come on. Yes! Stat pool spent on effort restored. You manipulate the lock successfully and the door unlocks with a satisfying clunk. Holy fudge. I didn't know any better. I would say that looked like him from earlier. Wow. The man suffered a serious wound to his abdomen and probably died recently from loss of blood. He wears a uniform of the Merrin Fox. Strip of flesh have been torn from his corpse and the eye sockets are empty. Judging by the armor, he was one of the Merrin Fox. Okay, if they didn't put it here, who did? No, not. I don't want to talk to you right now. For now, let us continue. I'm trying to grab this. Okay, step over here for me. Thank you. The man wears a uniform of the murdered folks. He was killed by a sharp blade probably not long ago. Skinned creatures hang from the wooden poles, dripping blood on the ground. This room must serve as a murderer's larder. If the murderers didn't make it, then how was a trap? Did they state that the murderers couldn't have made this, so that means it could keep them out, but apparently they're somehow using it? I don't know. Unless they found it and you had to activate the trap, you didn't have to remove it. Yeah. And with this horror show, I guess it's time to end this episode. Please like, please subscribe, please tune next time. Oh, look at the blood trip, that's so cool. Anyway, see you next time. I've been IVATOPIA. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and share this video and watch more on the channel and put in the comments you want and likes. We always like likes. Let's make the channel bigger, be a little bigger. See you next week. Bye, everybody.